Jumping back to Deuteronomy 28, verse 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. Who is he that should be the head? Esau, the Edomite, so-called white man. He's going to be the head, and we should be the tail. Who's at the bottom of society? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, all strung out on drugs, drunk, acting a fool. So we are the tail because we disobeyed the commandments of the Lord. So I'm going to jump in, this is the Apocrypha, meaning the hidden books, okay? Esau tried to destroy the Bible, so he took this out of the book. But I'm going to get straight to the point. Baruch 4, verse 6. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction. Who was sold to the nation? You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We were sold here. We didn't come here willingly. We were sold here. But we were sold to the nations, not for your destruction. It wasn't to destroy us, because trust me, if we was to be destroyed, it would have been happened. Crack epidemic, HIV, AIDS, all the killings that happened, it would have been evident that we was going to be destroyed. So you were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved God to wrath. And we moved the Heavenly Father to wrath, to anger. What are some of the things we did? We sacrificed our children. We shed innocent blood. Profaned the Sabbath. Idols. No estos Cristo es blanco. That's an idol. He's es negro. So we moved them to wrath when we did those things. For that's the first commandment. Thou shalt love thy God with all thy heart, soul, body, and spirit, and fear him, and shall not make any idols or graven images. And we have. And that's why we were sold to the nations. Ye were delivered unto the enemies. And yes, these other nations are enemies. They don't care for us. And we were sold to them because we moved God to wrath. Verse 7. For you provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to God. And the Heavenly Father is a jealous power. And we moved him to jealousy and great wrath by spiritual adultery. You know how it feels like when a man sleeps with your wife? That's how the Heavenly Father felt. And he took all his anger out on us. Verse 8. You have forgotten the everlasting God that brought you up, and you have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you. For when she saw the wrath of God coming upon you, she said, Hearken, O ye that dwell about Zion, and God hath brought me great mourning. For I saw the captivity of my sons and daughters, which the everlasting brought upon them. And the Heavenly Father brought this upon us for our wickedness. Okay? And this is just basics, man. Basic curses. And why a woman don't respect us. Why we can't open up a business. Why we gotta work 9 to 5 jobs and barely make it. Why we gotta pay all these taxes. Why we can't live free. Why are we not free? Why are we getting beat up by the cops? These are curses, my man. For transgression. You know? So with joy did I nourish you, but sent them away weeping and mourning. Let no man rejoice over me. I am a widow, forsaken of many, who for the sins of my children are left desolate, because they departed from the Lord God. And that's exactly what happened. We departed from the laws of God. So in order to get delivered out of this situation, you have to come back to the laws of God. Let them that dwell upon Zion come, and remember ye the captivity of my sons and daughters, which the everlasting hath brought upon them. For he hath brought the nations upon them for far, a shameless nation, and of strange language. Right, because when, conquistadors, we wasn't speaking that. Spanish. We were speaking Hebrew. in a strange language who neither reverence old man nor pity child. They didn't, and they still don't.